World War III or the equal money system? You decide. This is part 3. We are at the YouTube channel of CoreyBird123. Let's look at the horror of war video. That's not a pretty picture, is it? Now let's look at what Secret Truth 2012 say to it.
Look at this, guys. Just take a look at that map. Look at that. Now, the only country that we are not involved in right now, yet, I'll put the check marks on them. There aren't too many. Okay? We have Saudi Arabia, which is still good. And we still have Iran, which we haven't gone to war yet with. But those are the only 2 countries right now. Unbelievable, guys. What I just showed you. We are looking at World War III. And I don't say that very often. I never do this at all. Hey.
Okay, so let's look at this. The economy.
The market continued going down. As you mentioned, the Dow is down more than 500 points since the markets opened, down below 11,000. It's the first time it's gone that low in 10 months. But regarding what the U.S. president did say, he said he didn't need a credit agency to indicate that the U.S. needs a balanced, long-term approach to cut its deficit, nor did.
These are the problems that we face in this current system we are in. Let's look at the solutions. A new system. This is the homepage of the equal money system. The website address is www.equalmoney.org. Let's look at some of the videos.
Hello. Question. Who doesn't want poverty to stop in the world? Again, who doesn't want poverty to stop in the world? Think about that. Can you think who it is? We don't want poverty to stop in the world. Why would I say that? Well, it still exists, doesn't it? There has to be a collective decision to allow poverty in this world. Why? Why is it us? Because, take a look. Really look deep into that subconscious mind of ours and think about the consequences of what it would mean that poverty no longer exists on planet Earth. Well, those of us who, and we've all heard the word cheap, like things cheap. Well, if you like things cheap, that means we are agreeing that someone must not be paid fairly for their efforts or what they produce. Now, in most developed countries, we may say that we want everyone to get a fair wage, but the fact remains that when we look at it, we think about the fact that how will we get the things that we want at a very cheap price if somebody doesn't make it for next to nothing? So really look at that. Really look and see that we are the ones who are creating the poverty in the world, because unconsciously we're saying everyone should be paid fair. We say I should be paid fairly, but everyone can't be paid fairly. Everybody can't be considered equally, or else the prices will be too extravagant. Well, come on. Stop and really think about it. If all of us collectively believed and saw everyone as equal, and we treated everyone like we'd want to be treated, how can we allow poverty to exist in this world anymore? It's an archaic philosophy.
Okay. So let's look at the different pages of this website. There are videos, you saw one. There are articles, blogs, forum, and you can find it over here too. So let's look at the article we have been reading, Companies in the Economy System, written by Estelle Duet on the 8th of January 2010. Here's where we left off. So the individuals who are employed into positions, into companies where their skills are most effectively developed or will be developed. These positions in companies are no longer based on who gets paid the most, because this does not exist. Each individual is paid laborers. This symbol, according to the amount of hours that they work at the company. See below how employees are paid. Thus, each individual becomes personally responsible for their work ethics, and the social dynamic of one person being more than another does not exist, as there is no one more powerful or have more money or gets paid more money than another. There is only common sense in what's best for all. Obviously, there is not always agreement between people on this point. Thus, there will be a system in place within a company where the final decisions on discrepancies will be dealt with within a boardroom. Number three, how is manufacturing of products managed, including quality and resources? Each individual who has been assigned a post will have, in effect, a minimal quality and quantity